Get ready for the ride of your life. I mean business, like the sharp side of a knife. I'm the ringleader. Mostly you don't see me, cause I stay out of the spotlight. It's easy, believe. It's just so distracting.
This video is fair use. It is transformative and is protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, reporting, teaching, and more.
So Mom Bear's got some really good news for you guys before we start the show.
Yeah, because it's going to be the last show. And I mean the last show. So, I'm going to show y'all what I've been doing, and I've been trying to tell folks, nobody wanted to listen to me for a couple years now. That's what I would say, yeah. So, only a few and far between know me and know what I was doing. This is our organization. We are now on the ground. I would like everybody to go check this page out. It's called The Unlost. Bring home the missing. We investigate, we locate, and we retrieve. This is our Facebook website. I can let AI, this little AI thingy, read it. Let me let that thingy happen.
That thump here that sound Mama Boots is going on the ground.
Okay, it says The Unlost. Bring home. It says bring home the missing. We're investigate, retrieve, locate, and cite. Recent activities was hold on, I'm trying to make it smaller. Avery on June the 6th of 2024. Okay, that case was 4. We completed that. Who we are. The Unlost is a nonprofit organization dedicated to finding the missing children and teens and returning them home safely. We are a team of investigative field agents and volunteers who understand the pain of being missing, and loving someone who is missing. We are committed to the health and the well-being of our next generation, and we will not stop until each one is found. With your help, we will succeed. This is our goal. We cannot ignore it. See, I wish somebody was really up here to read it, because I can't stand reading.
Step right up.
We cannot ignore it.
And I can't see it.
Right. The Unlost Foundation The Unlost was founded in 2024 by Kendall Yoder, Jeanette Smith, and Jessica James with the simple goal of providing the beacon of hope for families and friends of missing persons. The nonprofit.
You're cutting out, Mama Bear. You're cutting out.
See if I can pull it.
Let's put propped out for Mama Bear. Let's put it propped out for Messy Jessie. Let's put propped out for everybody that has been working really hard on this to get it together in the last several months. Couldn't be more proud of y'all.
Give me a second. I'm pulling it up now.
Okay.
A round of applause to everyone involved in this.
Stephanie.
Let them troll for a minute. Just let them troll.
Yeah, come on, ladies.
Yeah, we want the trolls to know about this. All right, here we go. Where was we at?
Well, hello, and welcome to another video. It's me, TPE, and I am glad you're here. We are listening to a channel called I'm That Bee Mama Bear. And to be honest, I don't know a huge amount about her. I know nothing about her friends. I don't know which ones are talking. I don't know which ones are involved in the foundation. And it makes it a little harder because on this live stream, there's no avatars. So you can't tell who's talking, when. There's also a bit of audio issues, so apologies for that. I can't really do too much about that. But don't worry, you'll get the gist of it. And I do hope you watch to the end because there's a lot to unpack here. And again, there's a second part to it. So it looks like we have another situation here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Heels on the Ground, but a little lower level, if that makes sense. And that kind of says a lot, doesn't it? You can find Mama Bear on live streams over the past few years, fighting with Andrew Hiltz, quite a lot, mixed in a lot of drama, and I believe she befriended Allison, who is H's mom, and may she rest in peace. So that's a little bit of history for you there. the little bit that I know. I just know there's a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, a lot of conspiracies, and now we have this nonprofit. And that's not all, because you're going to hear another grift right afterwards. So there's two things happening in this one stream. And yeah, I look forward to sharing it with you. And I look forward to hearing your opinions on it. So let's get started, and you'll hear from me again in a few minutes. We're just going to keep listening to this stream for now.
Okay, we cannot ignore it. The Unlost was founded in 2024 by Kendall Yoder, Jeanette Smith, and Jessica James, with the simple goal of providing a beacon of hope for families, friends of missing persons. Our nonprofit organization is dedicated to finding missing persons, offering support to their loved ones, and raising awareness about the ongoing epidemic of disappearances. At The Unlost, we understand that the first days following a disappearance are crucial. That's why we focus on gigs where the individual was last seen within a month and is up to 18 years old. 18 years old. Our comprehensive support system not only seeks to find the missing, but also to ease the emotional and logistical burden on their families through continuous updates, gig management, and community support.
Well, one thing that I do hope is true is that there is actual support for the families and not just bashing of the families, because usually advocates, well, they aren't police officers. And in my opinion, they probably shouldn't be judging and going after the parents of missing children. And that's just generally speaking, of course.
Our organization is dedicated to alleviating the stress experienced by families and individuals.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't see
Our
it.
emotional support advocates will provide compassionate ear and offer referrals to community services, including therapy and legal assistance. Additionally, the organization will lessen the burdens of government by investigating, researching, and assisting in search and rescue efforts. Then we got a little bit about the peoples. Do we want to read them?
You can.
So I just wanted to be fair here and make sure that I'm playing all of the parts that, if it were me, I would want played as well. So I am going to speed it up a little bit. And if you do want to hear it not so fast, you can change the settings on your YouTube and slow it down a bit. And of course, the link to this full live stream will be in the description, so you can go watch it in full. For this video, I basically clipped out some dead air, and I clipped out some parts where the audio was really bad, or anything that was super repetitive that we had already heard. And that's pretty much it. I think I got most of it for the most part. So let's keep going. And again, if you want to slow it down, go for it on your end. And I'll definitely slow it back down here in a few minutes.
Kendall Yoder brings a wealth of experience, and he is the president and treasurer. Kendall Yoder brings a wealth of experience in leadership and operational proficiency with a background in technology, cybersecurity, and private investigations. Kendall ensures that the Unlost operates smoothly and efficiently, overseeing all financial aspects, coordinating field work, and guiding our strategic vision. His dedication to the cause is unwavering as he combines his professional skills with personal passion for helping those in crisis. Jeanette Smith, vice president, aka I'm that bitch. Jeanette Smith, our vice president, spearheads the coordination of our various collaborators, from law enforcement to family members. Jeanette is our principal on-site investigations agent, bringing her unique skills to manage our networks and ensure the reliability of our actionable data, and our lead gig manager, ensuring that every gig receives the attention it deserves.
I just have to say, I find it interesting that the word gig is being used to describe a missing child's case or situation. I've just never heard that before. Maybe it's a thing. Reminds me more of a band getting a job at a bar. Anyway, just a thought. All right, so let's get back to hearing about the vice president, aka that bitch.
Jeanette's research prowess and compassionate approach make her an invaluable asset to our team. Then we have Miss Jessica James as our secretary. Jessica James, the backbone of our administrative operations, serves as the secretary of the Unlost with a keen eye for detail and exceptional organizational and writing skills. Jessica manages the communications, record keeping, and daily operations. Her commitment to maintaining the integrity and efficiency of our procedures and processes help to ensure that our mission is carried out effectively.
Here's our phone. The name of it's The Unlost. About it, here's the phone number, 682-253-1374. The email is theunlostorg@gmail.com. We are a 501c3.
So, last I heard, upon a search where you search for all the 5013Cs, like all the ones that are registered, this organization did not come up. However, if it's still in the process of being applied for, or perhaps it's just still processing, we can still do the benefit of the doubt for now, but we'll keep an eye on that. I'm sure it's processing. I don't see why it wouldn't be. And that, of course, is at the time of me editing this video. So by the time you watch this video, it may or may not be on the website. I do think they probably would have learned from the last YouTube group that tried to do similar things to this. And they also probably remember, at least this is what I heard, that you are not supposed to take in donations if you're not a legal 5013C. So those are just my thoughts based on alleged information.
What are we at now? Who are we? Who we are?
We're into the involvement.
Involvement? Okay, involvement. Let's see here. Pull that open. We need your support. Monthly pledge. Join our pledge club and support our work with your financial donations on a monthly basis. We provide regular updates to our supporters via recent activity on the homepage of this website, social media posts, quarterly gig reports, and by direct communication with our priority partners. Our sponsors. The Unlost Operations Sponsors Fund our investigation and field work on specific gigs from start to finish. Agent sponsors provide financial and emotional support for one or more of our team members. Our agents are real people. They are smart and dedicated individuals who commit their life to this cause, but they want out. You can support an agent and ensure that they stay focused on the tasking and working gigs, chasing leads, and finding these missing persons. Volunteer. Our database of volunteers are on call and ready to deploy for search and rescue operations. We maintain a nationwide database of passionate volunteers who are ready to assist in our investigations. Volunteers are called upon campus particular areas for lost persons to share their social media network and to provide social and geographical data in certain areas. Our volunteers are directed on scene by qualified firefighters and emergency service technicians to execute and organize an effective search effort.
How these funds are used.
This is just a few of the ways that guys get support.
And it shows exactly how the funds are used, the monthly pledges, the agent sponsorships, the operation sponsorships, the accountability, how to work with us, private investigators, social medias, onsets, gig managers, grant writers, law enforcement, emotional support advocate.
It goes on to tell you how they are each used for your sponsorship, operation sponsorship, expenses, how the expenses are used.
Okay. We need a break. So I thought we should listen to just a little bit of what these guys do on a daily basis. Well, not daily, but, what a normal stream might be like. So as I'm editing, I see that they're live, and I just go and I click in. So here's a few clips. Maybe we'll watch a little bit now and a little bit later, but let's just see a little bit of how these guys are, or some of them, because I still can't figure out who's who and who's talking. But this channel anyway.
Call me a fool.
I'm not going to sue you, but you should have known I was right when I knew what I was talking about. You've known this for 3 years now. 3 years we've been going through this, Andrew.
Well, look at that. I was right on time. Andrew Hiltz is in there, and it sounds like they're arguing. Interesting. I either got really lucky, or this is a normal occurrence on this channel. Please do feel free to let me know in the comments or in the chat if we live premiere this, which I think we will.
When you going to learn to stop listening to all them other people that's giving you that false ass information? That's what makes a fool out of you. You didn't in turn listen to nobody else, and you did not do your research. So you went publicly again, and doxed a whole nother man that's not even the Green Eyes. Let's start with that, by the way. That's wrong info too. That is not the Green Eyes on this YouTube. Okay? Facts. I hate to tell you this. The children in that photo of that red van sitting in front of Don and Candace's house at 110 Ben Hill Road in Rogersville, Tennessee, where they come up missing from, was 2 to 3 years old when that photo was taken in and sitting in front of the sliding glass door at the time.
Amen.
If you don't listen to information, make sure you got it from the right.
We wouldn't. Wait a minute. He said, wait a minute, Andrew. Now, there's one thing, honey bunch. We didn't share a bunch of fucking pictures. We shared one picture, my love. We shared the picture and asked you if that was Summer in that pink dress. You said no. It was Allison's nieces. And you went as far as calling us fools and everything else. We shared one picture. We're not here to take up the Green Eyes. He is a grown-ass man and can defend himself from what I see. So here's what we are here to do. We are here to tell you, next time you want to call us ladies fools, you better watch what you're talking about, because usually 99.9% of the time, we know what the hell we're talking about, darling.
No, I'm
And
telling you,
Lisa K,
Andrew.
who has to say, Lisa K, who has to say, telling us conspiracy theories. No, we never said that was Summer in the front. She had a twin. We said that wasn't fucking Summer in that picture. It was a twin because we were that sure and we knew that was Summer in that picture. So Lisa K, who's free to spread, go spread your swear about somebody being a conspiracy theorist. You currently cutting up your bitch.
Oh, I knew that was coming too, Lip Lock.
Well then, I'm thinking this should have come with a trigger warning. So, trigger warning, and I think it might even get worse. I'm trying to decide if we need a break from this or if we need a break from the advocacy stuff. So these are your advocates, folks. Let me know what you're thinking. I know what I'm thinking. I'm not even sure I need to say anything. I think it speaks for itself. But please do stay tuned, because it does get worse. It gets worse on both sides. Plus, we've got a grift coming up, and you won't believe it. And we are only just over 17 minutes into this at least hour-long video. I'm thinking it's going to be more than an hour.
And Andrew, and look,
Wanted to know.
look, I'm gonna make a statement, and I don't give a damn who likes it, who don't like it. You can get mad, you can get glad, you can get whatever in the same underwear you got up in that bitch on. Okay? But I'm here to tell you, Andrew and Lisa K, I don't give two flying rats' ass whose toes I got to step on. We gonna find out what happens. We gonna find that truth. When I present something, I make damn sure I know what the I'm talking about, or I don't present it. Does that not make sense to y'all?
Amen. And let me add something to that, Lisa. Since you want to talk people conspiracy theorists, here's a conspiracy. Let me say something to you, Lisa. Conspiracy theorists. Are you here, since we're conspiracy theorists, let me put it that way. Are you here on this platform to spread all this misinformation because you got something you want to hide, girl? Because, I mean, you did come from the Rose Coast, and you've been awful inserted in that from the get-go. So who, you want to play conspiracy theorist? Let's really go down that road, old curly cop.
Let's talk about them. The one that
You want to interject
she knows
yourself?
every aspect of what happened in Rose's case, and she knows every damn aspect of what happened in this one. Evidently, the only people that's going to know that is the ones that were there. Was you there?
Amen.
Oh, please. You guys all think that you know it all. You all think you are the queens and kings of the Summer Wells case. I've been here since day one. That's all you guys say all the time when you're angry with someone. And it sounds stupid. Nobody here is law enforcement. All of you are filled with some sort of misinformation. We all are. We can thank certain creators for that. But anyway, this is really stupid, and I'm losing more brain cells by the minute. But I'm trying to prove a point here, so I'll continue for as long as I can. Welcome to the motherfucking carnival.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up! What do we have here?
Already
Amen.
said
You sure
that
like
all
that.
these people had something prior to do with these folks beforehand. You didn't come out your mouth, Lisa. Okay.
So now, Lisa, you done stepped in the pile. So guess what we're looking at now, baby girl?
Mess up on your witch hunt. On my witch hunt until that child is found. That's how many. I don't give a who it is. Understood?
Whose lives did we mess up, Andrew? Who's like, wait,
You
wait,
messed
wait,
up
wait,
by
wait,
getting up here lying on somebody's panel when somebody asked you a
we
definitive
took it,
question.
well,
Wow. I don't know how you all are going to find any missing children if you can't even learn to speak one at a time on a panel. And you definitely need some better audio. For the amount that your Cash App scrolls across your screen, I think you could afford a microphone or something to fix your audio. It's horrendous. And it makes the whole brain cell thing, where you feel like you're losing your brain cells, it just makes that so much worse.
Welcome to the carnival. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again for the carnival.
Asked you a
we
definitive
took it,
question.
well, How did we mess anybody's life up? We took a picture and asked if that was Summer in that seat. And you said no.
So
You lied. You missed your own shit up. So we'll mess every damn life up we come across until we find that baby. If you want to know the truth about it, boy. So get ready.
Man said that the damn picture that at the time of that picture was taken, Allison was in New York.
Yeah, that's what he said. So you want to quote the famous white boy and find out. Fucked around. Let's find out now.
These are your advocates, folks. Advocates for missing children and their families. Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Feel about it too, Look. And I mean, I know a lot of people think, well, it's close to home, and it is. I feel that way too. But I'm gonna dig until we can't dig anymore. I don't give. I mean, if that makes me a conspiracy theorist, if that makes me going down a rabbit hole, I mean, okay, I'm giving you, but I do it. I will take every bit of that because I just, as everyone else that has good intentions and ain't trying to make, money off of the back of this child.
Oh, just wait for it. I promise, we're getting there.
Just want her found.
You people really need some better audio. Like all of you.
Talk to people that was at Summer's place. I live here, Lisa K. What the fuck you think you're talking about now? See, now you coming here saying shit you don't know. I do live here. I do know. I have talked to people. I'm like you, baby, but I don't get out here and call myself a curly talk. Come up, you dumbass. So take your ass elsewhere if you want to spout some stupid. But Lisa K, who has fuckery to say, get your out there about us being conspiracy theorists because we thought that was Summer on a damn picture, and you want to twist fucking words. If you want to twist words, go untwist your hair and give yourself something to do, baby. Come on now. Get with the program. If you was that close to the case, what would you do? Things that make you go, We don't care about Rose's case. That's your We care about bringing Summer home. Rose has been gone 20 years. If we decide to do her next, we will, because guess what? We are backed by an organization now that we can go find this shit looking out. So back up.
These are self-proclaimed advocates.
We don't care about Rose's case. That's your We care about bringing Summer home. Rose has been gone 20 years. If we decide to do her next, we will, because guess what? We are backed by an organization now that we can go find this shit looking out. So back up.
Welcome to the carnival. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again for the carnival.
There you go, Lip Lock. Pick that case up, baby. You'd be the perfect one to start opening that can of worms.
I do believe so.
And I think you already got your top suspect, because she's sitting there saying she was there. She talked to people. She was there. Maybe they need to revisit your ass through the police department, baby. You there?
I think they do. Oops. I really think they do. Especially if they might have sent our videos.
And what y'all are not understanding here is I'm that bitch Mama Bear. Go look up the unlost.org. There is now a 503c organization backing I'm a bitch Mama Bear, who she is the vice president of, who is working with other people that will remain nameless to be boots on the ground. Where's your boots at, Lisa? I ain't never seen you with the power out. When you get out searching, when you get out doing anything, stop sitting there in your mouth. Why don't you go talk to Andrew and get you the panel started? Maybe it's ka-ching together.
So let me get this straight. Mama Bear hasn't even gotten there yet, and you guys are already bragging. I wouldn't be bragging. This is embarrassing. And I wouldn't even put those boots on. I don't think... Well, never mind. Let's just keep listening because I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Now we're going to go back to where we were when we started, and we're going to check in there. And if you're just joining us, I really appreciate you being here, and I highly recommend that you rewind, either now or later, but it's probably best now just so you know what's going on, but either way. So yeah, that was our one random example of your advocates, the people who say they're going to be advocates for missing children and families. Let's hear a little bit more about their project. And we haven't even got to the grift yet. Hold on, it's coming.
Monthly pledges, how you can make those.
We can go to the partners. It just shows us as partners. Because right now that's what we have. Has all your page for your contact information. If you have a loved one or know someone's got a loved one that needs help, hey, hit that contact, send us an email, call us, hit them social media websites. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we're on Instagram. Okay, I know Facebook and YouTube Facebook is already up and rolling. YouTube will be up and rolling probably no later than next week after next, for sure.
I really have to wonder what is going to go on that YouTube page. What kind of tragedy pimping is going to happen over there? Definitely something to be concerned about. All of the missing children and all of the families should be concerned. YouTube is a scary place, as we've seen. But I do hope and I do pray that that is not a brand new tragedy pimping channel where they're also asking for your donations. All we can do is hope.
All these kids need to come home. Every kid that's missing, everybody needs to come home. So let's rally that army together and let's get these kids home. Every one of us got all kinds of experiences.
When you can still help. There's always a way to help.
We need eyes, we need ears, we need everything. You know, these are us. This is what we do.
Well, my thoughts are, we just saw exactly what you do. A lot of drama, a lot of conspiracy. Apparently you share pictures, a lot of swearing, a lot of very bad audio, and just a lot of fighting back and forth with people in your chat. I don't know. Not a good look. Doesn't seem to match the website that you're showing. Yeah, they just don't seem to go together, in my opinion. And again, this is just my opinion. Everyone is going to have their own, and please do your own research, make your own decisions. And the links to both live streams that we have reviewed in this video will be in the description, so you can go check them out, watch them in full. All right, let's keep going. And I do believe we're almost at the grift. I think it's coming right up. Prepare yourselves.
Another thing I would like to say is, I don't know if you guys checked Mama Bear's community page out today, but we did post a poll on there about Mama Bear coming to Tennessee to start a new search for something. What's your thoughts on that? What you feel that, what you feel about that?
Not me. I vote you stay home. And again, here comes the grift. Wait for it.
We're going to soon start a fundraiser, hopefully, to get her to Tennessee. I don't know if anybody would be interested, but there's several of us coming together for that as well.
Yeah, that's a no from me, but everybody can choose for themselves. But let's keep listening. There's more.
But it's not just for summer. It's not just for summer. I want to search for all the missing kids. All of them. Every one of them.
Oh, of course, but I mean,
But at this time, Mama Bear would like to be stationed in Tennessee. At this time, we would like to move forward to try to make that happen for her. And this is a great opportunity for her.
Red flag!
And all that is involved. Messy, we couldn't be more proud of y'all for all that y'all have accomplished in the last few months putting this together. And I would like to say that I reiterate that everybody that cares about missing children are important, not irrelevant, but are just important, and you can help in many, many ways. If it ain't nothing but passing out flyers, that's relevant. And if you're able to be boots on the ground, get certified in that. Go to your fire station, get certified on search and rescue, and you can do that at any of your local fire stations.
Yes.
Do that, as well as first aid and CPR. Be ready when the time comes.
But I tried telling everybody for months and months and months and months, things are finna change, y'all finna understand, and I hope this brings some insight. This is happening. One way or the other is happening. There's 3 current cases that we're on, and we're not going to stop until we get them. Until these babies are home. These people are home. It's just not going to happen. Any questions? Everything got quiet. But always, yes, always do your homework. And I know there's going to be a lot of hate. All right, bring it. But remember, when you hate on me, I go beyond your level. But this is going to be an awesome thing. And I'm glad to have certain people a part of this. And I'm glad certain people did not have a clue about it. I am so thankful to God that didn't happen. They weed themselves out. So anyway, with the rest of our life, what shall we talk about, ladies? But I am somebody. Just like Summer was somebody and is somebody. Just like Sebastian is somebody. Just like Monkey is somebody. All these babies are somebody.
Red flag.
What
Yeah,
I'm
so
not going
John-
to get told to do is shut up. Shut up
That's
about
fine.
anything. I'm going to talk loud and I'm going to talk clear about the missing. If that's what I want to do, that's my right. That's my freedom of speech to talk about it. I will talk about it. I will dig on it, and I will find out anything I can to bring a missing child home or bring their body home, bring them to justice. Yes, I will. I'm all about that. And for everybody that wants to talk in circles and be irrelevant, how about just be gone with that bull crap?
You know, the circle always leads back to the start. Just saying.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm telling
That's
you,
right.
and I will put this out there. Seth Rogers, when did you quit caring about your child and just start wanting to be famous for your nastiness that you can put out on the streets? I mean, I don't understand that. I do not understand how these parents of missing children carry on the way they do.
Oh, no. You guys are here for the families as advocates. That's what it says on your website. Yeah, in my opinion, you don't have to understand it. But as an advocate, you're supposed to be there for the parents, unless or until you know that they're guilty of something. Until then, they are technically victims, and you're supposed to keep your negative feelings about them off of the internet, and probably away from their eyes and ears as well. Just my thoughts. Trauma, drama, and conspiracy, they don't mix with advocacy. That's just common sense. I see that you have a lot to learn. And that's okay. I just wouldn't want you to learn the hard way and hurt families any more than they're already hurting. Because that wouldn't be good, would it?
Red flag.
I don't either. I don't get that part. But the bigger thing that I don't get is when exactly what's the time frame they made up their mind to say, I don't care no more.
I don't get it. You got kids that's been missing for
Them not
for
caring.
years and years, and their parents ain't never gave up on them. They don't quit contacting law enforcement. They don't quit, putting the word out about their missing children. What's happening with these cases where they give up?
Just because you don't see them all over YouTube in your cesspool of drama doesn't mean they've given up or that they aren't searching. This has to stop. Calling yourself an advocate as you bash and badmouth the parents of missing children doesn't sit well with me. And I know it doesn't sit well with others either. And I'm sure it's not going to sit well with parents who may want to reach out to you for help. So again, I do think you have a lot to learn. It's actually because of people like you that families don't want to come and speak out on social media, for fear of getting bashed, for fear of having every word they say become twisted and warped and so far gone from what they originally meant. They're sick of it. A lot of people are sick of it. Parents of missing children deserve better. They deserve better than you, and they deserve better than all these tragedy pimp YouTube channels who sit on their platforms every single day and bash families, victims. You're not doing any justice for anyone by continuing to do that. And you're most certainly not finding any missing children by doing that.
Are you giving up because you know? Do you know? Or are you giving up because you know your child's not coming back? Is that why we're giving up on these kids?
That's why.
These kids?
That's the only other logical explanation. They already know. They know what the world doesn't.
That's right.
We're going to do everything we can to bring justice for these children.
Again, just because you don't see parents of missing children all over YouTube, all mixed in the drama, that doesn't mean they've given up or that they don't care. Maybe it means that they have an actual advocate who has told them that being in YouTube drama isn't really the best case scenario for them. It doesn't help, and it only makes things worse. Maybe, if you're an advocate, you should try telling some parents to stay off of YouTube, especially out of this community.
So get ready for it. If you get your feelings hurt, you just better step back out of the way. You can wear your feelings, put them big britches on and wear them. Or put your training britches back on and get the hell out of the way.
I tried to tell them grown folks I didn't give a damn what they were doing down there. I don't care about their meth habits. I don't care about their weed habits. I don't care about their alcohol habits. But what I do give a damn about is them babies and their well-being and their safety. That is what I care about. And them people down yonder done showed us. All them people down yonder done showed us, damn near. But they just don't give a shit about their children or their children's futures, and they just don't give to rats' asses if they're dead or alive.
Layla Santanella's mother has been advocating for her since the day she went missing for a little over a year now. Where are the advocates for Summer Wales?
It looks like we've got some itty bitty Bettys here, and maybe some little Mollies, some miniature Mollies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna actually go to Tennessee and get this done? Will their actions match up to their website? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Shauna.
I hear you, Jen.
I said, what about Holly Snap? What about
You're mumbling.
the other one that just recently went missing? I think her name's Shayna in Kingsport from the same
Yes,
store that
yes.
the other girl was at. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to tell you, from me researching, Tennessee seems to be a hot spot.
But look at what you
Yeah, it's a hot spot for tragedy pimps to insert themselves, all for YouTube content, all while they scroll their Cash Apps and PayPals and make big bucks in the name of missing children, all while they bash the parents, dox others, and come up with BS conspiracy theories to drag these cases out for years. So I think I mentioned this earlier. You guys were going to keep your 9-to-5 jobs. Now, if you get a call that you need to go and be there within minutes, like your website says, how are you going to do that when you got a 9-to-5 job? I'd like to know. Seems like a little bit of a problem. And if Mama Bear quit her job, how's she going to cover her expenses? She says she's not going to take from the foundation. It's completely separate. Just a question. Just curious. Maybe they can answer those questions next time they go live about it. Again, I'm just asking questions. Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. But I would love a few answers to those questions. Because so far, it seems to me that Mama Bear wants to be a tragedy pimp and get paid to be one. That's just what it's looking like to me. And if we heard that correctly earlier, if Mama Bear did quit her job already before getting a new one and before having enough money to move, she wants you guys to pay for her move. Why didn't she continue working while she raised the money? That's what doesn't make sense to me. So, is this just a grift? Do we have a real operation here? Another heels on the ground, if you will, type situation? Is it a big sham? Or do you think it might just go well and they won't be tragedy pimps and they'll keep all of this off of YouTube? Because you know what? There are legit nonprofits out there that do advocate for parents and missing children, and they do it properly. I don't know. This just doesn't seem like that to me. This seems like a big show for YouTube. Those other reputable ones, they don't put it all over YouTube. It's private. They keep the family's feelings as a top priority. Because, you know, they're going through the worst time of their entire lives. Just a few random thoughts I had. A little scattered, I know.
They gonna f- around and find out. So yeah, I'm gonna get together and figure out exactly how much the expense is gonna be, and go from there. That's all I can do.
Y'all can hit that Cash App and PayPal down at the bottom to help out with any funds that Mama Bear is fixing to start saving to make the move to Tennessee. It would be greatly appreciated. Every dollar that goes to that Cash App or that PayPal will be helping her get one step further to Tennessee,
Use for
which is where she has chose to be based at. Yes, Beverly, she is moving there. It don't put her much closer to me, but it gets her a little bit closer to me. That does get her close enough that I can at least do a 3-day weekend and go see her and little bitch.
Did she just say little bitch? Okay.
Well,
You put it right next door to me if I can get her in the right spot. Can you hear me now?
there you go. Yes, little bitch, you're back. The foundation is not going to be a part of any of that grants and pledges and stuff. That will not be going towards her move. Like, this move will come out of pocket for Mama Bear and whoever would like to contribute to the move.
Yes.
That is
the foundation, yeah.
Okay, but how is it coming out of Mama Bear's pocket if she quit her job? And again, that audio was really bad, but it really sounded like she said she quit her job. We did listen to it 3 times. That's what I heard. But if I'm wrong, please do correct me in the comments and I will pin it so that we know. But yeah, if that's true, and Mama Bear has already quit her job before moving, before finding a place, how is it coming out of her pocket? Or does she just expect you guys to all pay for it?
Yes, that's 2 different things. We would never cross that line ever to mix the 2 up. Because this is a personal decision for Mama Bear. This doesn't have anything to do with the foundation.
But the problem is, you did both of these things in the same live stream. In the very same live stream that you're announcing your new advocacy situation, you're also on here asking for money for Mama Bear to move. So you have combined them, unfortunately, by putting them together in the same live stream. Which again, a little unprofessional. I have questions.
Yeah.
I said the news about the poll was put up prior to the knowledge of us being able to put the foundation information. It's just the way that God's clicking it together. It's just happening, people.
Insert the emotional manipulation eye roll.
When I
Mom,
as soon as I found out about
there's
it, I
that
went.
banner with that white. People can't see your Cash App because of that green and the white. That green banner, change the color.
Yes, they're having a hard time seeing your Cash App information with the green background.
Let me find out how to do it.
Messy. Messy, can you grab her Cash App information and PayPal information and put it in the chat, please? Messy can probably grab it and put it in chat.
So we've got a Messy, a little bitch, and I'm that bitch mama bear. And I know there were a few other bitches in there as well. Very professional, guys. Very professional for your advocacy.
Is that better, Bill? Thank you, Angie.
Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate every little bit is going to be helping get Mama Bear set up in Tennessee.
Like I told Mom Bear earlier, she has 1,098 subs, something to that effect. If everybody that's a sub sent her at least $1 or $2, we could get her to Tennessee in like lightning speed time.
Yes.
It would be completely easy. And this money that she's getting on these PayPals is not for bills, is not for anything but her move to Tennessee. That's it. That's all it will be used.
Now the foundation has its own separate stuff. Who controls all of it. That does not anywhere near me. That was my choice to make that. I don't want no part of the funding or none of that for the foundation. Okay? So I don't do none of that. I don't affiliate with none of that. That's all up on the foundation. All of the paperwork is in order with the IRS and the 5013Cs. All of that is intact and in order, 100%. But as far as me doing anything with the Treasury Department side, no, that's not me. I like searching. I don't like
handle it that way, period.
Okay.
That's all it needs to be said.
There ain't no bullshit, none of that. No, hell to, no.
And that may all very well be true, but you are technically using the foundation, to boost your side hustle. And again, how are you going to make money once you get there? Just a question, like a friendly question, and I would hope for some answers for the people.
Thank you,
Beverly. I answer to the IRS, point blank and period. So,
IRS don't play games because of this kind of stuff, people. They will check into it.
That's right.
And we do have our approval letters for that. So, I'm not even worried about nobody saying that's not true or da-da-da-da-da.
So, yeah, I mentioned earlier when it was looked into, it was not listed as a 501(c) at that time. Perhaps, as I mentioned earlier, it is still processing. Hopefully for you guys. Because again, as far as I know, you're not supposed to raise funds, get donations, etc. unless you are a 501(c). So hopefully that is in the works. And yeah.
We got that, baby. Hit me with your best shot on it. We covered all bases. All bases. That is 100% right. And see, I'm an upfront person, so I've already been in the line of fire out here on the streets for the last 3 years.
That's fine because
yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Based on what I've seen and heard, you inserted yourself and even your child inappropriately into a missing child's case, and you got all caught up in a lot of messes and drama. And I do believe that is very inappropriate for an advocate. People can change. Perhaps you're on the road to change. But your very first live stream, or second, I don't know, it was soon after, that you did this one that we're reviewing, it was a hot mess. And we reviewed that earlier in the video. So if you're just joining us, you'll have to rewind to check that out. That was a mess. Not exactly professional.
I'm the one that's got the loud mouth. I'm the one that's going to tell you, you dumbass, you fucking up. I'm not worried about your shit that you fucking up. What I am, like I said, what I keep repeating, I am, and what I do care about is the well-being and the safety of all of these kids.
By your command.
Our YouTube channel is up. It does not have content on it as of yet because everybody was waiting for the okay. We got that okay like 5 minutes before I even hit that live button because I wanted to share it with everybody, and I got my permission that I could share it with everybody. And so, yes, the YouTube channel is up. There is no content, but there will be.
We came to you excited.
But there will be.
And let me put this out there just so there is no confusion on the money funds that will be going to that foundation as far as donations. That is not a part of any funds that would ever be used on personal levels. Us three women sitting here, us three women up here, we work 8 to 5 jobs. We put in 38 hours a week, 40 hours a week, and more on our regular jobs. We do not ride off the coattails of any foundation, any missing children's names, none of that. We put in our hours at our jobs just like anybody else does.
Yep,
This is not something that came up and we're like, oh, we can just quit our jobs and go be anywhere we need to be at any given time. We cannot do that.
Red flag.
We still have to work. We still have to make our own personal livings. That foundation will be a great help to get equipment and the funds for gas and food when they are out there searching and boots on the ground and having to do travel and stuff like that, as is any other foundation. It does not pay our bills. It does not pay our rent. It does not pay for our vehicle payments. It is not nothing like that. We all work regular jobs, and that is totally separate.
And that's why I'm transferring my job. And that's why I'm transferring my job.
And that's why I'm transferring my job.
Exactly, Jesse. Exactly. Mama Bear's funds are different from the Unlost and mine and everyone else's.
So to me, it sounded like Mama Bear said, and that's why I quit my job. If I'm wrong, please do let me know and put it in the comments and I'll pin it. Thank you.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And volunteering your time, what's better than volunteering your time for a foundation that's out here looking for these kids and wants these kids?
Go ahead, little bitch.
Oh, I was just saying, imagine a world where you have a group of people that volunteer their time for the actual right reasons, not for a cash app bang bang. Their time for the actual right reasons, not for a cash app bang bang, but for the right reasons. Imagine a world where if you had a child missing, you could call somebody like Ditch Bear and say, hey, I have a kid missing and we're on it in 5 minutes. Imagine that world, not 2 days later.
With my car, I'm gonna jump in whatever vehicle, whatever I have, and I'm gonna head my ass to wherever that child was last day.
And if she can't get there, you'll come get her.
Nancy, could you drop those links again for Angie?
Yes.
That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to get more in Tennessee, so that we can join forces and do this as it comes in. I mean, you know, to where we can be together as a unit and try to get these children found. I mean, you know.
And in all honesty, folks, I mean, we all sit here on YouTube looking. Why not have somebody down there?
That's right.
That's right.
And let me tell you, once we get Mama Bear to Tennessee, that is 4 people that I actively know that will be in Tennessee that can be boots on the ground.
And look, I know, look, I'm going to tell y'all, I done been told about some Tennesseans, all right? A lot of them Tennesseans down there. I know what they do in them woods. I know what they do in the darkness. I know what they do in the light. A lot of people are scared, but a lot of people like me just don't really give a shit because it's not about them. It's about them kids. I don't care what them grown folks are doing. What I do care about is saving and trying to save each and every one of these kids so they do not have to keep enduring and having to go through of all this mess and being hurt. And unalived. And y'all, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? When is a bunch of people going to stand up and say, hell to the no? We're not going to let them keep taking ours.
And it's not as much the people from Tennessee that you have to worry about. It's these damn implants.
Oh my God. What did you just say? So now we can add ignorance to the list for our advocates. Remember how law enforcement hasn't told us who's responsible for Summer disappearing? That means we have no idea. That means it could be someone from Tennessee, or it could be someone else. It could be someone from a different state. We don't know. And neither do you.
It's not mainly the Tennessee people. It's the people that's surrounding them. It's
And that have moved there that are not real Appalachian people.
It's the money.
Thank you.
It's the greed.
Think about this. Trafficking is a worldwide #1
multi-billion
industry. It is the biggest industry globally. Let that sink in. Globally.
So let me get this straight. You, inexperienced YouTubers, are going to go fight trafficking in Tennessee? The cops are barely having an easy time fighting trafficking, but you all are going to do it. I don't think that's safe. Doesn't sound very safe to me. Anyway, I'm struggling with this one, guys. I know it's long. We're getting closer to being done. I'm going to say less than 15 minutes to go. Thanks for hanging in there. And if you are just getting here, you're going to want to rewind and go back because you've definitely missed a lot.
What they do to these children and to young adults, all this trafficking brings in more money than any cartel or any drug industry ever thought about.
Yes, ma'am, and it all starts from the top.
Island and P. Diddy Island and all these little islands they got.
I told y'all many times, money talks and walks. Better start looking at that money.
And anybody that could be greedy enough or sad enough or pathetic enough to use a child for money, for gain, for sick, perverted, any of that, well, you know what? You deserve every bit of justice coming your way, whether it be now or whether you bust the gates of hell open. It's coming.
I volunteer to take the bus and drive it to hell.
We have went over Mama Bear's great news for an hour. We have covered, we have got y'all to share it out. We have got y'all to go and, sub up to it. And anyways, now we're going to get on to the content that we originally came to do the content until we got this news.
And I'm assuming the content that they were going to do is the content that we played earlier. The trashy fighting drama content in the name of a missing child. So that's interesting. I still don't think these two things are going to mix well. We've seen it before. We've seen it with heels on the ground. I do think this is slightly different. These people are a little different. And that's saying a lot. And I'm trying to be nice here. I really am. And again, a lot of my issues were questions. So I'm happy to go and listen for answers when they go live again. Hopefully they write in the comments and answer some of the questions. I just see a big tragedy pimping mess in our future. If this is real and if it's not a grift for money, for someone to move, or even something else entirely, because I'm not sure if there's been any receipts showing that there's going to be a move. And again, if I messed up with that quitting of the job, please do correct it. I will pin it. If I make a mistake, I am happy to fix it. The audio was crap, so it was hard to hear. But again, I'm like 90% sure that's what it said, that Mama Bear did quit her job before she was moving. So please do correct me if I'm wrong and answer any questions you want to answer. And I'll keep following. I'll keep covering this. If it's going to be a thing, I'll be covering it.
And we wanted to spend time explaining this and chilling and sharing with y'all the wonderful things that's been going on behind the scenes here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
For the know-it-alls and the who's got lots to say about nothing peoples, make sure you watch the first part of the live before you start running that trap mouth again, because it's like this, honey, boo-boo. You ain't got a clue about what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, if you knew it all, shouldn't you have known about this? Just saying.
Amen. Just saying. Yep.
Last thing I got to say is our goal for Mama Bear of getting to Tennessee will be put out on a community post. Anybody that wants to pledge or donate to that, it is completely separate from the Unlost Foundation. Once again, I shall repeat, it is a completely separate thing from the Unlost Foundation. It is a completely separate thing from the Unlost Foundation.
Well, this is just my opinion, but I do think it was in poor taste and wasn't the smartest move to announce both of these fundraisers, like these missions, on the same live. And yeah, I know, the community wall. But many people don't see the community wall. They don't see those posts. So if you wanted it separate, or to seem separate, they shouldn't have been in the same live, because they definitely give the impression that they are together, now that you've done it that way. Just my thoughts, once again, just my opinion.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up!
Furthermore, we do appreciate any help that we can get for her to transition her from where she's at to here. That is a hard move to make, and she's dropping everything to do it. And you will get updates as it goes along. We're going to set a 1 month goal, see where we're at, and then if we have to go further. Thank you all for everything that you have and will give to her, because I know you guys will, whether it be today, tomorrow, next week, or next month. We appreciate everything you are doing in the background to help Mama Bear make this transition.
Yes, and I thank every one of y'all, each and every one of y'all, and the girls know I wasn't even going to say nothing about none of it. I was just going to do it and get that the best way.
What do we have here? Welcome to the carnival. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this channel. This channel's not monetized. Mama Bear don't make money off her YouTube channel about these missing children, about any of these cases.
Think you got it figured out? Guess again for the carnival.
Alright, come on. You've got the Cash App scrolling on every single live. I've looked into it. Not only that, but guess what? With the amount of swearing and drama that you guys do on that channel, I'm not sure that they would monetize you. It would be like a bullying channel. Yeah, it seems a little hateful. I've had to edit quite a lot just to use your content on this channel. And maybe, just maybe, the advertisers will want to advertise here. I'm not sure though. We'll find out. So please do spare us that you don't make money on missing children and the drama and fake news that you helped create in Summer's name. Spare us, okay?
We're going to set a goal for around 2,000 because she's got such a long way to go. We have to get her set up in place, and she has to start out by getting her car fixed that was stolen and totally torn apart.
Wow, I smell BS. So you need $2,000, and then it's going to be $2,000 to $3,000. Yeah, guess what?
Red flag!
She has to start out by getting her car fixed that was stolen and totally torn apart. That's going to be our starting point, to get her fixed, and then we're going to transition her from here, or to here. We're looking at 2,000 to 3,000 is what we're looking at, guys. I know that sounds like a lot, but just think, she has 1.98 thousand followers. If each of us gave $2 to $3, which is not but a cup of coffee at Starbucks, if you can get it that cheap, it is going to help no matter what. The littlest bit helps.
Well, I have a better idea. or at least a better suggestion, why don't we, instead of donating to a YouTuber today, let's donate to the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And their donate button is right at the top of the page there. You can see it, it's yellow. And they do a lot of amazing things for children and families. And it was in a couple videos ago that I explained a lot. Or we could donate to Texas Equisearch. They also have a donate button. And guess what they do? They, along with the Center for Missing and Exploited Children and other great advocacy groups, they actually search for children and missing people all over the place. They don't just go to Tennessee because it's some sort of hot spot where, you know, and sounds bad, but the YouTube cases, they go all over and search for all kinds of people. Or, what about Equisearch Midwest? Here's another one. And all of these links are going to be in the description. I just feel like there are so many reputable places that you can send your money that aren't to YouTubers who are here to grift. And I'm going to put all these links in the description, of course. And if you were considering donating to my channel today, I would much rather you donate to another reputable cause, whether it's in your own local area for missing children or anything, domestic violence, anything that your heart desires. I just hope that today we can take a break from sending money to YouTubers. And that's not because, well, listen, I've sent money to YouTubers, the ones who I support, and I think you should too. They work hard, some of them, and some of them are here for good reasons. I just feel like there is a time and a place, and I'm struggling with this one that we're covering right now. I see and feel another heels on the ground situation where parents are harassed, and I could be wrong. Please do prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Let's see what happens.
See, I told him I wasn't even going to do this at all, and because I know all these haters out here, and what everybody else has done. But
we don't do that to haters, and you ain't everybody else. So stop that.
Right. And as everybody else sees, what I'm doing, I've been doing a lot of shit.
And here comes the emotional manipulation. Those who follow this channel have heard it before. We've heard it with Ziggy, we've heard it with Prayer Garden, we've heard it with all kinds of tragedy pimps. And yes, Mama Bear, you have been doing a lot of shit. And it's messy. It's messy AF. I'm not gonna lie.
You are not everybody else, and we've been told you this once. Stop that. Quit being so damn proud.
I'm not proud, I just don't like, I don't know.
You're not a damn beggar. This is to enhance what we're all trying to do.
I know.
So stop that. All right. On to bigger and better things. Don't you other things. There's nothing bigger and better that we can share at the moment.
Yeah. And okay, so we're done with that segment, right?
Yes, everyone, please just be on the lookout for updates on that on both the Facebook and the YouTube channels.
Yes, that's right. Right there, Missy. We're your friends. If you don't have to give, then don't give it. That is correct. If you don't have it to give,
yes.
We're not going to love you any less or care for you any less.
Well, heck no, honey. Thank you, everyone here.
And if anybody knows any houses down there, even if they need work, I don't care. We can fix it. We know how to do that. We know how to do it. Okay. I don't care if it's a broke down shack. I can fix it.
We're going to find you a place. We're working on that.
I mean, and they've got to allow my puppy dogs. I've got to have my dogs and my cat.
That's okay. There's plenty of pet-friendly places.
And I'm
Yes,
a worry
ma'am.
ward. I'm a worry ward.
been a worrywart. God's bringing us together for a reason.
Yeah, that's right.
If you had bad intentions, I'd tell you to go to hell. You know this.
No, I just want to drive them to hell.
I know that.
I mean, I can see me and one of the memes driving them bitches right along in that little bus right on the hill, right off. Yeah, I can see that. OMG.
Yes, Messy.
Yes,
East Tennessee. We sorry, Messy.
She's gonna whoop this because y'all.
So we made it. We made it to the end. How many brain cells do you have left? I have a few. Not many, but I do have a few. I think we should go out with a couple of memorable clips from tonight, and then we'll go out with a song, as always. I think I made all my points, so to make a conclusion might just be, I don't know, there's no point. I think you guys get it. I mean, it is what it is. Tragedy pimps. And as always, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this group is going to be reputable? Do you think they're going to turn their YouTube channel into some sort of heels in the air type grift situation? I want to know what you guys think. Hey, you might think it's legit. I want to know. I want to know what you think about the grift and all the things. If you would like to donate to a reputable cause, I have the Equisearch, both of them, their information in the description. And I also have the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, as always, in the description for you to donate to. And I'm sure there are so many local places to you that would be appreciative of a donation. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you soon, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm going to keep following this. We'll see. And check the comments for responses. All right. Toodles. It's been me, TPE, reporting to you. Talk soon. Bye.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen!
We don't care about Rose's taste. That's your. We care about bringing Summer home. Rose has been gone 20 years. If we decide to do her next, we will, because guess what? We are backed by an organization now that we can go find this shit freaking out. So back up.
What a carnival! Ladies and gentlemen, come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hearty soul.
We don't care about Rose's taste. That's your. We care about bringing Summer home. Rose has been gone 20 years. If we decide to do her next, we will, because guess what? We are backed by an organization now that we can go find this shit freaking out. So back up.
Here comes the grift. Wait for it.
We're going to soon start a fundraiser, hopefully, to get her to Tennessee. I don't know if anybody would be interested, but there's several of us coming together for that as well.
Yeah, that's a no from me. But everybody can choose for themselves. But let's keep listening. There's more.
But it's not just for summer. It's not just for summer. I want to search for all missing kids. All of them. Every one of them.
Oh, of course, but I mean,
But at this time, Mama Bear would like to be stationed in Tennessee. At this time, we would like to move forward to try to make that happen for her. And this is a great opportunity for her.
Red flag!
And all that is involved. Messy, we couldn't be more proud of y'all for all that y'all accomplished in the last few months putting this together. And I would like to say that I reiterate that everybody that cares about missing children are important, not irrelevant, but
And take their money down to the last penny. How can one man tame 10 lions and keep a whole crowd laughing and crying? Easy, distract them and they'll never know. But anyway, have fun, enjoy the show. Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up, I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again. What a carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hearty soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent, it never ends. about you? You look like a nice family.